What was the final straw that ended a lifelong friendship? 1. When I was a freshman in college, I shared a room with my best friend from high school. I kept a diary that I wrote in every day, and I would hide it in my locked closet. One day, I came back from class to find her reading out loud from my diary to a group of our friends. She had broken into the closet just to get the diary. I haven't spoken to her in 30-plus years. 2. I felt that I was doing all the legwork. I started every conversation, was the first one to email, text, etc. So one day I decided I was going to wait for her to message first. And sure, here we are 18 years later. 3 kept borrowing money from me to feed their kids or get their kids' medication. It's an emergency. But one day, after being told one of the kids had been hospitalized and released home, and between the Uber rides to and from the hospital, they didn't have enough for his meds at the pharmacy. I signed onto Facebook and saw pictures of them, sick kid included at a block party, destroyed the friendship for me. 4. Everything was someone else's fault on both the macro and micro levels. If it was an interpersonal issue, it was never him at fault, ever. Relationship problems? Always his partner's at fault. Even when the same reasons caused each breakup. Got into a verbal altercation at the bar. Someone else's fault completely. It was too exhausting. 5. He kept having kids with different girls, then bailing on them. I just couldn't watch it anymore. I left after the 3rd one. Pretty sure he's at 6 or 7 now. 6. I was diagnosed with cancer a year after moving across the country for my friends from high school. I didn't ask for them to do anything except play some online games with me while I recovered from surgery. Not one of them did. They were playing other games I could see in my various friends lists, but none of them would put aside the games they were playing to keep me company and take my mind off of things. No texts, no phone calls, nothing. The only thing I asked for was time/online company, and they put in 0 effort. This was the last straw in a long, long string of feeling like an afterthought. It's been 9 years, and not a single one of them has even tried to contact me since then. 7. Everything was a competition that my friend had to win. The day that she noticed my brand new jug and said that hers was bigger was the day I realized that I didn't want to be friends anymore. 8. She started routinely paying rent weeks late and blocked me from her social media so she could secretly post about going to concerts and music festivals with her rent money.